We are live. Round 2 of Afro is live now. How many viewers we got right now? Let's check. Well, let me check. We got nobody in the chat. Somebody say something in chat so I know one of y'all exists. If any. Or none. That works too. That works too. It's okay if you don't want to chat. It's okay. No, Sparks. He's somewhat quick. He's at a yellow sector 2 though. Promezel Pilch, sector 1. He's flying. He's already on pole position with 4 minutes left in this qualifying session. He's quick. Let me. I'll show you my screen. Or no latency. Nah. I'll show you my screen anyways. Ellie, I'm gonna give you my screen even though you could watch the stream. It'll be 100% live.
The delay isn't that bad.
Delay is not bad? Okay, I'll stop streaming then.
Everybody is... And I'm noticing a distinct lack of my drivers again.
Why is Alex Kwanzaa not ping this man? Ping him a bunch of times, bro. He said he was showing up.
Yeah.
Oh! Ruben Vanderpeet has spun on the exit curve. That's going to be something to watch out for. Ooh. He's teleported back to the pits. That is illegal, so he cannot resume qualifying. He's gonna have to stay with that time. Joshie Mandelbaum, not too good of his laps. Promezel Pilch coming into the pits. Jay Kirkham has stuck it on pole, believe it or not. Amazing stuff.
We'll get one of the V-Styles in a minute here. That would be the...
Is Kwanzaa joining?
Kwanzaa has not replied.
Okay, good. We have 4 minutes left in this qualifying session, so that's unfortunate for him if he doesn't show. Using the track limits, I see. Ruben Vanderbeek has left the pits despite teleporting back to the pits. That's going to be a penalty in the race.
Alex Kwanzaa is joining.
Alex Kwanzaa is joining. That's good to know. Good to know.
Wow.
I'm gonna give everybody a quick spam ping.
Yeah, I don't think Ruben knows about the rule. He's teleported twice now.
He's teleported
twice,
yeah.
This is top 10 Vegas Sport Masterclass.
He's gonna teleport again. He's parked it on the road.
Jay Kirkham on pole. My prediction is coming out pretty strong right now.
Yeah, that's a pretty good prediction considering Jorge Caro is not here today. The race is going to be between Jay Kirkham and Promezel Pilch, in my opinion. It's gonna be a fire race between the two.
I don't know, man. I think Ruben Vanderpeet can actually do pretty good today if he stops.
I think he could. Let me get live timing up here. Okay, I have the admin panel, and then okay, I have the live stream too. Good. Perfect stuff right now. One minute 51 left in qualifying. If you're leaving the pits now, you want to get a move on right now. Everybody in the pits probably not going to have another time like Jay Kirkham coming out of the pits right now, and I think that's Noah Sparks as well. Yeah, both of these cars, they're going to struggle to get there in time. It's Jay Kirkham. He was warming his tires and he's crashed. What has happened to Jay Kirkham? Oh my goodness. Jay Kirkham's really messed that up there.
Driver still got 4. We got Alex Kwanzaa now in the session. 2 minutes left on the clock. He might want to hurry up and get an outlap through. That might lead to some racing as he's coming out right behind one of the K2 Vortexes. So he's definitely going to be scrapping for a lap. I have word that we're going to get Mason Clark in here shortly.
Yes, I see his car right now. He's in that beautifully liveried V-style racing car. It's currently not got a number, but that's okay because they just actually painted it, hand painted it today, believe it or not. So very nice livery, even though it is just a placeholder.
He had the live stream back 10 seconds, so let me fix that.
Damn.
Yeah, the V-Style, definitely it's a good one-time livery. We're gonna get some stuff on it. We're gonna change it a little bit, but definitely just a little fill-in.
Yeah.
Kind of worried about the colors, though. You see a lot of blue teams now. We had the idea for the blue secondary team for a while now. You see, for example, another blue secondary team. The KDR secondary team is actually blue and runs 4 powertrains, so very similar cars.
I see.
And then now we have
I think
the
this
current
is.
Vegas Sport.
Yeah, this is Martin Stinnett getting a very nice slipstream off of your driver, Alex Kwanzaa here. He's going to benefit a lot if he gets past him here.
You never know, because you got the air there, and he could be going on outlap. We'll see.
I mean, we're not at an outlap stage at this point. Anybody who hasn't passed the line yet is out of a lap at this point.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's going to be Promezel, Pilch. I think Jay Kirkham. Oh! Alex Kwanzaa is spun on the exit there. So that's his lap done now. So all we have is Joshi Mandelbaum. And who else do we have going for us right now? Joshi Mandelbaum and Martin Stinnett. Mason Clark. He's actually... I was not expecting that. I'm going to be honest. I was not expecting Mason Clark.
Up, 1 lap wonder into the 8th place. And now this makes you wonder, if certain Alex Kwanzaa continues this performance of, showing up late.
He had spun. He had spun. Let's remember. He's still in the gravel right now, actually. Believe it or not.
If Mason beats Alex in this race, what does that say for the Vegas Sport team? Think about that.
Ooh.
Think about that.
That is something to think about. That could be a driver promotion on the cards and a demotion for Alex Kwanzaa if he doesn't tap in here on this race.
I wouldn't go that far, but that definitely entails something for next season. A little bit of drama.
So Jay Kirkham is your pole sitter. Mason Clark. I think he's just going to be a little bit too slow to the line. I think he got out the pits about 10 seconds away from where he should have gone out the pits. But he might be able to put out another 1-lap wonder here, make it a 2-lap wonder if he can get to the line in time.
Yeah, no, definitely. I don't know. It's just one race, but definitely some stuff to talk about, driver to driver, like.
Indeed.
Some drama.
Will he get? Oh, he doesn't get to the line. He doesn't get to the line in time.
Didn't.
Just timed him out. Unfortunate. I think everybody but Alex Kwanzaa set a time, but I'm pretty sure Alex Kwanzaa did have a practice server lap, so he is not 107%ed. He will stay in this race, thankfully. Did not want to see a driver get taken out by that rule, so good to know. Alex Mancinelli and Enzo Mancinelli, that's the FFM cars. They're doing quite well. Let's see if we can get some interviews real quick before the race start. Jay Kirkham, do you want to come up here and give us your thoughts on pole position? Raise your hand if you do.
Anybody who would like an interview, just raise their hand.
Yeah.
All right, so
We'll take Jay Kirkham first, and then we'll bring up Promezel after. What are your thoughts? Pole position. You got second place in the last race. Now coming here without your teammate to challenge you. Do you think you're going to be able to get this win, or do you think it's still going to be quite the difficult race?
I think I've got a pretty good shot. I'm quite comfortable with my pace. I've got a very good car underneath me. I'm very happy with the setup. And I also know that my current closest competitor, Ruben, unfortunately made that mistake, which has set him further back, which gives me a little bit more breathing room. Yeah, I'm pretty hopeful, pretty optimistic.
Yeah, definitely good to see that lap time. Vega, you got a question for him?
Not really. Excited to see how this race turns out.
Indeed. Thank you for joining us, Jay Kirkham. Let's get on to Promezel Pilch. Come on up to the stage. How do you think P2? You were fastest in the practice sessions, but you haven't been able to translate that pace necessarily to qualifying. A little bit like 0.3 down on that qualifying or practice pace. What are your thoughts? How's the car feeling? All that.
Well, I'm half a second off my time in practice, which is, to be honest, not translating it. It's bad, but I'm still in the fight. I'm still on the front row. So, yeah, let's see what we're gonna do, and yeah, let's have fun.
Yeah, good to hear. Elliot, you got a question for him, or we good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us, Promezel. Let's get who's next? Let's get Auj, and then we'll get the Spark, and that will be our interviews, our pre-race interviews done.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, Aush. I'm pretty sure you qualified 4th in this race. That's a pretty good qualifying position for yourself. Career best so far in AFRO. What are your thoughts? You can potentially bring KDR their best ever finish in any league today, as well as Promeasal Pilch. Forgot to mention that. Do you think you're going to be able to beat your teammate today?
Yes.
Wow, he's confident in that. He's confident. I'm glad to see it. 2 KDRs. You guys could potentially be challenging for this race win. I'm glad to see it. Do you got a question, Elliot, or are you good?
Do you think that a double podium may be in the cards for KDR?
Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh, he's a one-word confident fellow right here. Let's get up Noah Sparks. He didn't have so good of a qualifying, if I remember correctly. He's behind Mason Clark. How's it doing, Noah?
The thing was, I was very struggling with the control of the car, so we were tweaking in the final bits on the setup, and yeah, I didn't really have time to set up a proper lap because I was just spinning out the whole time. So it's all about just making it up in the race, I guess. Just push to the max.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Elliot, do you got a question for him?
Question: do you think that do you think you can genuinely make a good points finish today? Like really good. Do you think you'd be like top
for
5?
sure.
Or do you think
For
you're gonna be
sure,
like
yeah.
bottom 5?
I'm gonna be on the podium.
Ooh, he's confident.
A lot of people confident in being on the podium, but I feel like they forget to realize there's only 3 spots on this podium. So a lot of people think they can make it, but not enough spots for all these people. It's gonna be a tight race today, I think.
This is the real question that you want to ask here. Dutch versus Dutch. Who do you think's gonna come out on top, Ruben or Noah Farts?
Well, I got the American blood in me too, so.
Ooh, are you gonna? Is that a pro or is that a con?
It's a big pro.
Oh, ooh.
It's a big pro.
Alrighty, excited to see what he does.
It's American track, it's partly my home course too, so
Alrighty.
I'm gonna be definitely pushing.
Alrighty, I think that's enough from Floridian kart champion Noah Sparks.
Thank you very much.
All right, let me remember to get in your car if you haven't already. I need to teleport back to the pits. Remember, when Aceto lights go out, we are not going. It will be a formation lap.
Mr. Nevin, would you like me to... Actually, never mind.
Don't go on Aceto lights. Wait for pace car to pass. And then leader follows pace car.
Wait, what am I doing?
You're gonna pull up to the front in front of everybody.
Might have to go on the grass here.
Yeah.
Don't mind me, guys.
Don't mind the pace car on the grass here.
Don't mind me. Oh yeah, let's go, gang! Woo! Alright, I'm gonna mute up.
Oh yeah, my bad.
You commentate. I'm gonna mute up.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just putting out some server messages real quick. It will be a double file start. The leader cannot break inside of this. It's basically IndyCar rules here around Road America. We had a last minute joiner, Andrea Giardi. This is going to be interesting. I don't know this driver, but I do want to see how they will perform in this race. He's driving for his own team, I believe. This pace car looking beautiful. Some people warming up their tires. I don't know if it's the strategy to be warming up your tires this early. You might not. You might want to save the degradation for a little bit later on to the lap. Remember, this car is a little bit slower than your cars, but it's driver choice at the end of the day. We will have one mandatory pit stop, as the drivers are aware. Coming through the Corvette sign here. Very, very interested to see how this race pans out, though. Let me turn off OSRW race admin. Just realized I had that on the
Race
time.
admin deactivated.
Okay. Coming around the Johnsonville tunnel. I believe that's the bridge, actually. We're at the Sector 3 part of this lap now. These cars, when they come through this portion of the lap, it's very technical at that point. If you just have a little bit of a mistake, your tires are a little bit more worn down than usual, you can easily get in that gravel trap and end your race early. It's not uncommon for that to happen whatsoever. So definitely might see one or two of those happen over the course of this race. Could even potentially call out a full course or a pace car. The pace car has now been told to get underway, get back to the pits as he has a drift. He's having a Tokyo drift here. Amazing stuff from Vega. Jay Kirkham.
Low gravity. I want to get that bunny off the track, guys.
Yeah, that bunny really was in the way there, but thankfully that bunny got out of the way and we can start this race. Elliot Vega needs to pull in the pits very, very quickly now, and Jay Kirkham 60 to 80 miles an hour. He's instructed to be. He's at 80 miles an hour right now, so he's ready to push this. We are now within the start zone, so he can go at any time. We're underway. Jay Kirkham has started the green flag. Green flag conditions we are in now. It's a race down to the start here. I think he's pulled ahead now. Down into turn 1. Has anybody crashed? A lot of people have gone wide. I think they've made it through. There's a pit lane. Oh no, that's Elliot Vega. Apologies. I thought someone was giving a pit lane start. Jay Kirkham has come way out ahead, but Joshi Mandelbaum, he's bunched up this pack. It's a 5-way fight for second. I mean, the pre-race interviews were right. There's somebody on the grass. That's the KDR of Premizel Pilch, I believe. And he sends one down, and oh my god, everybody's locked into that turn. They've kept racing though. Auj down into 11th. He's recovered after that moment. As there's even more of a crowd. Oh, full course yellow. There is a pace car out on track. Pace car, pace car, pace car. Oh my god. Pace car. What just happened? That is the most massive crash I've ever seen in my life. Jay Kirkham leading this race. Alex Kwanzaa. Last to first challenge for this guy. Amazing stuff. He's just kept it clean through this lap. I genuinely do not know what I just saw though. Somebody was at fault for that crash. I'm not sure who. We could have a replay for it, but I don't think the replay is going to show us much. So yeah, pace car just is going to be parked at the end of that straight, just waiting to receive Jay Kirkham. Car is waiting at the end of the straight.
But now the question is, you got two Vegas Sports, P2 and P3 for the podium. Will they fight? That is the question.
That is a question.
Obviously showing a lot of pace, bringing it through the front, keeping the car safe. But, Ruben's been up there since the start.
Yeah, Vander Pete, man. I mean, round 1, he was really anxious to get through Jay Kirkham. He was slightly... Oh! Alex Kwanzaa's in the pits as there's contact between Vander Pete I think he was trying to get into the pit lane, but he just hit Andrea somebody, I don't know. But they're all going to be bunching up behind the safety car. He's parked at turn 1, so you got to get going now. Jay Kirkham's pulling up to him. We got a lot of people coming through the pit lane. It was a massive crash that took place. Alex Kwanzaa, I assume, does want to get his mandatory pit stop out of the way here.
You got to wonder now, with the pace car out, are all of these people damaged, or are they going for the ultimate strategy, going onto the hard, sticking it out for the rest of the race?
That is true.
There's a lot of people staying out, so it's going to create that disparity, Towards the end of the race, we might see a lot of overtakes with those different strategies here.
Indeed, indeed. Let's see if we can see the moment. Oh, God. Well, my replay folder is not working then. That sucks. I was a Mid-Ohio replay that started playing. Let me see if I can change my hotkey midstream. This is going to be slightly janky, but maybe we can get it going. 5, 6, but I don't have the 4 binded, of course. Why did I turn that off? I don't know.
His car dips a wheel on the grass. It's okay.
Okay. Let me change this one more time. Also, I believe we can have the pace car in this lap, so I'm gonna give that all a call.
And there's some people pretty far behind.
They'll catch up if you maintain your pace there.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the speed low.
Yeah.
Which also could mean a little something for these guys catching up at the end of the pack. You know, if the people in the front, they're weaving like crazy, but their tires have to be cold with how slow we're going.
Indeed. Something I've just realized, both Mancinellis are not having a great debut today. I think they were the most affected by that crash. I saw a McLaren upside down. Very lucky he was able to continue racing somehow. Very, very lucky to do that. But I think they've all caught up. So pace car pull away. Jay Kirkham will control pace.
Is this fine?
We're coming around the final turn now. Let's get his telemetry up. Let's see, he's within the 70 to 80 mile an hour, or 60 to 80 mile an hour range, sorry. We're getting underway now. And it's green flag conditions. Here we go. Jay Kirkham is still out front. Aljrim Kunas following behind. It's a four-way battle for third place here. Jay Kirkham has managed to keep it. Alex Kwanzaa is making a dive down the inside into turn 1. This is thrilling racing from the lot of them. Ruben Vanderbeek trying to go around the outside of Mason Clark here. It's both Vegasport GP drivers behind Mason Clark. I think that's mostly because he hadn't pit, but I'm not 100% sure. Somebody was in the grass there. The grass here is almost lethal. I believe that was Noah Sparks. He's just rejoined. The FFM cars are coming up to him quickly, though. They're going to both have to make that pass. His own teammate is there. Everybody's managed to make it by, though. Jake Kirkham, he's put out a gap. Looks about 7/10 of a second. There seems to have been a massive gap that's already formed here. Antoine Capone is, oh my goodness, out of the Chevrolet chicane. It's his spin, but it's still green flag conditions here. Just very unfortunate for Martin Stanek. Andrea Giardi is way behind. I don't know what happened to her.
Motorsports in the gravel.
Ah, unfortunate. The FFMs have made a comeback, though. They're 5th and 6th already. Enzo Mancinelli coming around the carousel here. You would hope that none of these cars suffer the fate of hitting it. Oh, he's made the move. He's made the move. That was an amazing, impressive move by Enzo Mancinelli on the back straight there. Coming into Thunder Alley now in a moment. Let's look at Alex Mancinelli. This is a 4-way fight for 5th place as somebody goes off. I think that was Primizo Pilch. He's dropping down the order. He's in the gravel. Primizo Pilch. He's hit the wall. Unfortunate for Pilch. I don't think we can call a flag just yet for that, though. There's something that's happened later on. I think that was Alex Kwanzaa in the grass. There's a lot more incidents than our last race had. A lot more aggression in these drivers. Yeah, Vegasport in the grass. Jay Kirkham coming around turn 1. He's managed to put the gap to Aljrim Kunas in second. You've got to wonder, because Antoine Capone has just left the FFM of Enzo Mancinelli by. You've got to wonder, is that gap gonna play a big role in this race? Because if we get another full course yellow / pace car soon enough, we're definitely going to see these drivers in the lead pit, and that's going to be strategic masterclass from both Kirkham and Ausch if they're able to do that. As a little bit wide there. I think that was Alex Mancinelli going a little bit wide. This might be the best ever finish for Antoine Capone. I've never seen him higher in the standings or in the race than he is right now. I think Vander Peet has made a move. I might be wrong because Noah Sparks is quite far behind him. Oh! Vander Peet gets slidey on the rear. That's going to allow Noah Sparks. Oh! There's even more locking behind. I'm not sure what's happened there, but they're going too wide through carousel. This is a scary point in the lap. Vander Peet manages to hold the position for now, though. He's going to get the slipstream. Will he be able to pass? He's gone left. He's gone right. He's on the left now. They're side by side coming into Thunder Alley. He's come back behind him. You've got to wonder if that's setup difference. Maybe because... Oh! That's Antoine Capone in the grass. They've both managed to get by him, though. He's dropped 2 positions now in 7th. Oh! Oh, that is yellow flags. Yellow flag sector 3. Watch out for that car. I'm not going to call pace or anything, but yellow flag.
While we're at it, make sure to check DMs, Mr. Evan Party.
Oh, yep. I'll check DMs.
Some good old stuff.
Yeah, I'll do that. Don't worry.
Thank you.
I believe this is Ruben Vander Peet coming into the pits now. He hasn't waited for any like full courses or anything. This is not a good day for the Vegas sports. It's very unfortunate to see, honestly.
The race isn't over.
The race is not over. We're a third the way through this race so far. Both Mancinelli's in the FFM's 3rd and 4th place. Antoine Capone, he's managed to make it past. Something must have happened. Oh wait, no, I'm a little bit silly. It was Noah Sparks and Vander Peet's crash that allowed Antoine to pass. Antoine, he's been given a second chance at his 5th place position. I wonder if he can keep
it back up to 7th ahead of both Vegas sports as they have bad luck. That's pretty interesting.
That is interesting. Mason Clark is performing today, believe it or not.
Yeah,
I did not have that on my bingo card, honestly.
If you recall a little bit of driver history, it was said in other leagues when Vegas Sports signed Mason Clark as a junior and as a reserve that it was actually quite the shocking move. I don't think people really expected to see what Ellie Vega saw in Mason Clark's potential as he's eyeing up the train of Noah Sparks and Antoine Capone.
Yeah, 100%, man. Oh, that's Mason Clark making the move potentially on Noah Sparks. He's side by side. Oh, he's pushed him wide. That is some unfair racing between the two. Noah Sparks should potentially give that position back in order to not face any stewarding punishments later on. As he pulls to the right, he's gonna let him by. That was a little bit too much. He just went on the outside line. They're allowed to resume racing now, but man, that was crazy.
Run away with it. He's growing the gap, a little bit out of slip, as they're fighting. And you notice the Vegas Sport back there fighting a KDR. It looks like.
Oh, I was not informed on that. Let's see that.
He got ahead.
Oh,
I think the battle's over. It was Alex Kwanzaa
versus
Josh Emanuel.
And Mason Clark's in the grass, and that's Noah Sparks in the grass too. Oh no, Mason Clark! They've touched. We hadn't seen it. We hadn't seen it. That is a scary moment. That is a pace car moment. Those are 2 cars in the grass. That's a pace car. That's a pace car. We cannot let 2 cars be in the grass like that. They both beached themselves. I think they might be out of this race. They might both be out of this race. This is severely unfortunate. If I were to give them one suggestion, it's to put your clutch halfway in, give it a little bit of gas, maybe in reverse gear. Just try everything to get those cars going again. That is severely unfortunate. This grass is lethal around Road America. You can get beached in the grass around here. It's so sticky. Really unfortunate. We were just saying Mason Clark was having such a good race, and look at where he is now. It's sad to see. I don't think they're going to be able to get these cars going again. Let's get on the onboard. Oh! Noah Sparks has potentially gotten his car moving again. But Mason Clark's in the way. He's done. He's given up. But Noah Sparks hasn't. This is true dedication right here from Noah Sparks. He might be able to get it going. I hear his engine at full
Reminds me
revs.
a lot of the sights of round 1 AFO with a certain Ellie Vega.
Wow.
And the leader's
He's
coming
got
to
him
pit.
back.
Everyone's coming to pit.
The leader's coming to the pit. Jay Kirkham, this is the time to shine. Will they be able to pit in time? A lot more drivers coming into the pit lane. That's Alex Mancinelli. I believe he pitted. This is his second pit stop.
The strategy of pitting earlier in lap 1 might have not been the play.
Wow. He's pit for, I assume, damage because his tires seemed like they were okay. Jay Kirkham's coming out of the pits. Joshi Mandelbaum, KD Alpha, the junior team. He's leading this race. Can you believe it? This is shocking stuff here. Mason Clark has retired from this race. Very, very unfortunate for Mason Clark. Noah Sparks, however.
Promising showing today.
Yeah, it was a promising showing.
Definitely we're going to have to be watching him for the rest of the season. I mean,
Indeed.
he might be able to stir the pot a little bit with the current Vegas Sport order.
Yeah, Noah Sparks, he's gonna have to pick up the pace here big time. He's gonna be wanting to be at full pace. As for the pace car, I will suggest for you to slow down to around about like 60 miles an hour max, just to see if we can get Noah Sparks to us in time for the end of this lap. Nothing over 60, if that's okay. Martin Stanek, he hasn't had the best of races so far. I think he was involved in 2 incidents. He was involved in an incident in Mid-Ohio as well that really put him on the back foot at the start of that race as well. So just unfortunate luck for him.
I don't know if my eyes are deceiving me here, but is that Jake Kirkham in the lead?
Jay Kirkham's in the lead again. This is shocking stuff. What has happened to Joshi Mandelbaum? What has happened to Joshi Mandelbaum?
I don't know.
Has he retired?
He's showing P12, last place.
I think Joshi Mandelbaum has retired. No, he's back out of the pits. So is Noah's. They're rejoining the race. No, sorry, Noah Spark. What? I'm so confused right now. Joshi Mandelbaum. He's in this race. Maybe we can get a little bit of information from KDR team principal if you'd like to put that in the YouTube chat. Because I'm honestly confused right now. Had he teleported back to pits? Because that's a big no-no. He'll have to retire and he'll get penalty points if not.
Are we restarting this lap?
No, we're
Are we
not
waiting
restarting
for-
this lap. No restart this lap. I don't think. Just keep it at 60 though, just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no chance. They're going too slow. I'm so confused on Joshi Mandelbaum though, because he was leading the race, and now he's not.
Yeah, I look up in my mirror and he's just gone.
We're getting word that we have a driver radio from Jay Kirkham right now. What has happened, Jay Kirkham?
So I was following behind him, and we'd just gone under the Corvette sign, and we were going around the left-hander, and then he just vanished in front of me. I've no idea why.
Noah Sparks has crashed.
And he hit a Patel book to pits button or something.
Yeah, it might have been an hours situation.
Yeah, he literally just vanished. I've got no idea why. Like halfway around the track.
That is unfortunate. The stewards will look
I'm
into.
happy. I'm happy to let him back in front if his laps still line up.
We can't let him back in front. Okay. Let me ask him real quick. Is he in here right now? That would help a lot. He is. He's going back into the pit lane. I'm gonna invite him to speak. If you can speak, please tell us what has happened.
Yeah, very, very unlucky incident. The button to look behind and the button to port to pits on my wheel are very close together.
Oh.
And I accidentally ported back to pits. I thought maybe I could go out again, but you said,
Nah, I'm sorry,
so
man.
I'm just gonna retire the car. Very unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. You were racing very well though until that point, but unfortunate to hear. Thank you, Jay Kirkham and Joshi Mandelbaum, for informing us on what had happened there. As we get back to the leaders of this race, Believe it or not, the safety car is only 4 laps down on the rest of the field because of how long he's been deployed. But we will be green later in this lap.
I think now's a good time to go through the whole order.
Yes, so Jay Kirkham is leading. Wow, Alex Kwanzaa's in second. I was not expecting that. I believe he hadn't pit that time, so he's making sure to stay up there. Aljam Kunas, I believe he took his pit stop, so he's in third. Enzo Mancinelli in fourth. Alex Mancinelli in fifth. Andrea Ghiardi, for somebody who wasn't signed up to race today, very promising for Andrea Ghiardi. Antoine Capone right behind, experienced driver. This is a very good race so far for Antoine Capone. Promizel Pilch, not so much of a good race. I mean, fastest in practice, second fastest in qualifying, and he's only 8th. He's definitely going to be looking ahead of himself for these next 10 laps of Road America to see if he can get something out of this. He wants that win. He wants that podium. Ruben Vanderpeet, same for him. He was up there at the start of this race, but he's since dropped down. Both Neon Motorsports, last of the running cars. Very unfortunate race for them as well. I'll just hope that these guys, they prioritize cleanliness in their racing over anything else at this point. As it is now time for the pace car to get going and Jay Kirkham to yield. 60 to 80 miles an hour for leader. You start this lap. Vega is flying along right now in his little buggy.
A little wagon. Some would say it's a wagon for the folks.
maybe for the Vorts out there.
Maybe it might be a wagon of people.
Jay Kirkham's he's entering the start zone. He can go at any moment. He's gone! He's gone! This is Green Flag Racing. Alex Kwanzaa following behind. Aljam Kunas has a factory reaction. The two FFMs are fighting into turn 1. There's a gap between Ghiardi and the rest of the field. He's going to be defending the lower half of this field. As coming into turn 1, they're all clean. Promizel Pilch has made a few moves. He's up into 6th place. He's going to want to close that gap down to the FFMs as soon as possible. Jay Kirkham has already put a 1-second gap to Auj. Leading this race, he's doing very, very well at the moment. Alex Kwanzaa is going to be looking for that position again, though. He drafts alongside. The FFMs are also getting some draft here. But Aljam Kunas has the inside line, that dominant line through here. They're going to be side by... Oh! There's a little bit of contact. Auj keeps the position for now into Corvette corner. Alex Mancinelli down the inside, though. They have a little bit of a scrap. Aljam Kunas has rejoined the track. He manages to keep it going. Very lucky to keep it out of an incident there. As there's a Neon Motorsports in the grass. He's kept it on, though. I believe that was that of... Whoa, it's a little bit deep, and oh! Is that Alex Kwanzaa who had a moment there with Alex Mancinelli? He is now... You're saying... Oh! Oh, how have they kept that going? I'm at a loss for words. Enzo Mancinelli with the save of the century right there. He's kept it going somehow while spinning through carousel. I can't believe it, honestly. I thought that was almost a definite pace car. I was just about to call it, but no. Jay Kirkham sailing ahead. This is
what's going on in this restart
dominant.
Here. We've actually got some news from the paddock, but
oh, there's a stop car. There's a stop car. That's that of Alex Kwanzaa again. He's dropped all the way down to 11th. Severely unfortunate for him.
More bad news from the Vegas Sport team as the recovery car gets Mason's car, and Mason, we have him here in the paddock, and he said that he ran out of fuel.
Oh, wow.
So that's a miscalculation on the V-Style Motorsport team.
So Mason Clark had ran out of fuel, and that's probably
why he couldn't get it going.
Noah Sparks had run into the back of him. Then that's why he wasn't eager to get it going as well. Alex Mancinelli defending from Aljam Kunas.
Livery comes onto the timing tower just to tease.
Wow. Sorry, I did not notice. Promizel Pilch is 4th place right now. He's fighting for second. This is amazing. Aljam Kunas trying to get that second place. Both of these guys saying they were going to be the top KDR today. It's a little bit of team rivalry, maybe esque of Hamilton Rosberg, as Alex Mancinelli makes the move again on Aujrim Kunas. He was unable to make that move, Auj. This is going to be tight between these KDRs as the FFM is getting in the way. The gap from first place is growing. It's about 5 seconds now behind the leader. As Aujrim Kunas dives down the inside, he's made the move. He's made the move through carousel now. Will they keep it? Seems like he will for now. The slipstream, though, is powerful on this back straight. Alex Mancinelli goes a little bit wide through there. He's managed to keep it on the track. Fortunate and lucky that he has. Let's go on to Alex Mancinelli right now. Will Primizel Pilch, let's actually get on board with him. Will he make the move into Thunder Alley here? He's on the outside line. He's touched a little bit of grass. He has to back out for now. This is very good, clean racing between a lot of them. Only a little contact here and there, but this is very good to see. He almost loses the rear there into the last corner here. Alex Mancinelli, Aujrim Kunas, and Primizel Pilch now up the hill onto the straight. The slipstream is massive around here. Let's see if the slipstream matters here, though.
Ruben up to 5th.
Primizel Pilch around the outside, and he made the move. He goes off the track. Oh, he's very much off the track. And he hasn't kept the move. As for Ruben van der Peet, he is up into 6th place right now. Good recovery so far. He's going to want to catch this intense battle for 2nd place. But speaking of this battle, it looks like it's turned into more of an intense battle for 3rd place. Aujrim Kunas has gapped them a little bit. Alex Mancinelli's fighting Primizel Pilch. Pilch around the outside. Will he make the move count? He has to stay behind for now. Let's get on the onboard once again. Down the inside of Corvette corner. This is a scary corner. He has a step of oversteer and he pushes him off. That is not good from Pilch. He's going to probably have to yield that position or face punishment. Oh my gosh, both FMMs, they've gone into each other. That is a moment. That is a moment. That is a moment, but they've managed to get it going again. Wow.
It's remarkable the cars are okay.
That is actually remarkable. How have they managed to keep going? I don't know. Wow. As we see Noah Sparks drafting behind Alex Mancinelli. His tires are probably on fire after that spin. He's going to have a very good run on him here. It's all about setup through this back straight. If you have a little less rear wing, it helps a ton. Noah Sparks doesn't seem to be gaining on him too much into Thunder Alley. Let's check back in on Jay Kirkham. He's had quite the quiet race. Not really anybody fighting him too much. Just him in his own league right now. The Blue Ridge sets the fastest lap of the session of 1 minute 52.139.
It's almost like he's literally in his own league.
Genuinely. Aujrim Kunas also in his own league at this point after that incident had occurred. He's about 2 seconds quicker than Primizel Pilch on that last lap. He has a 6-second gap to make up to Jay Kirkham. That is quite the gap. As Noah Sparks is trying to make a move on the FFM of Alex Mancinelli once again. Who has the better pace here is the question. If they've made it out onto this middle of the track straight through the Sargento Bridge. There's a little bit of squeezing going on. Let's get on board with Noah Sparks. Down into this very tight left-hander. He's not given enough room on that outside line. He gets a little bumpy, but he's managed to keep it going. I don't believe he was entitled to that room, but the stewards will have a look just to make sure. Oh! He had a little bit of a snap there. That was not good for Noah Sparks. He's lost him a little bit now.
Underscore must be absolutely gone.
Antoine Capone, though,
in his natural position of second to last place.
And speaking of last place, Alex Kwanzaa goes off the
Okay,
road.
for you.
Just to set Elliot Big in his place there, his driver is in last place. Sorry to say it like that, but it is true. Unfortunately, Alex Kwanzaa, he's been on quite the roller coaster ride. Nobody's been the cleanest around Road America, if I'm going to be honest. A lot of people not practicing. Aljamain Kunas caught him on a spin. I mean, through mid-Ohio. That was his driving style. I don't even think his tires are screwed. I think that's just how he likes to wrangle his car. Aljamain Kunas sets his server personal best of 1 minute 52.176, but it's slower than Kirkham's lap time by 0.3. Giardi also sets a personal best. Ruben Vanderpeet up in the 4th place right now. We've got 4 laps left in this race. Everybody seems to be setting personal best. Antoine Capone setting his on this lap as well. The battle is heating up in the back right now. Martin Stinek, having a little bit of a moment coming out of the technically 3rd corner of this track. However, I do not believe the kink after turn 1 is. So that's how Road America is for some reason. We're naming kinks corners now. But Martin Stinek, he's got to be careful not to crash his teammate here, Noah Sparks.
You gotta wonder here if he's being limited by the driver ahead. I mean,
you
saw
have to wonder
right there. He got a little bit messed up by the closing speed in the braking zone.
This is something you got to also wonder. Is this team strategy? Is Noah Sparks? He is the team principal as well of his team. Has he ordered him to stay behind? Maybe there's a little bit of a strategy going on. Maybe they can both pass Alex Mancinelli. They do seem like they have the pace to keep up, at least, with Alex Mancinelli. This could be on the cards.
Or is it just... Oh, I think you missed a moment right there.
Yeah, Andre, he already had a little bit of something going on. His tires are probably desperately wanting...
Stanex on the back of Sparks. You might want to go back to that. He's less than a second away.
He was less than a second away. I'm gonna assume he had a lock. Oh! That is Enzo Mancinelli. That is a pace car. That is a pace car. That is a pace car. That is a huge wreck. Oh my God, Antoine Capone. I hope what is he doing? Oh my God, Alex Quanto almost gets hit. Pace car, get out there. Jay Kirkham slow. Jay Kirkham slow to 40 miles an hour. Let's hope the pace car can catch Jay Kirkham. Pace car will be moving through the field to catch the leader.
This is the WTCS that never happened.
Yeah, for real. Moving through the
Dragging
field.
this car around.
Look out for pace. Let him by if you see him. Wow, that was a massive crash. These guys have not been clean today. I think that's for certain. The driving standards have dipped a little since mid-Ohio, but I'm glad to see Jay Kirkham still in a league of his own. But Aljamain Kunas, you've got to wonder, Alj has been putting in the laps as of late. It's not been as quick as Jay Kirkham, but maybe that's the strategy. Conserve a little bit more tires, wait for a pace car. He knew the gap wasn't going to be closed naturally. Let's check Jay Kirkham's speed.
A little bit faster than the pace car can handle.
I will request Jay Kirkham to maybe go 30 miles an hour if that is possible, because the pace car is quite the slow vehicle. Alex Mancinelli will be catching soon enough. Oh, Metrics on YT is raising his hand. What do you have to say, Metrics / Martin?
Is that guy fucking idiot?
What happened in that corner? We missed it on the broadcast. But between you and Noah Sparks.
He just went on the outside in the assist, which is absolutely fucking stupid.
Oh, the Enzo Mancinelli. So he had went on the outside of you, and that's...
Yeah, he went on the outside, and he didn't think, oh, wow, I don't know any physics about G-forces. What the fuck? Like, obviously I'm gonna go on the outside when the car is standing.
Wow.
Like, what is that thing? I don't know what he was thinking about that move. Like, that was completely stupid. I
mean, from your reaction, I can't believe he did that either. Enzo Mancinelli, the stewards will look into his race and what had happened there. Jay Kirkham is letting the pace car go now. We wish you the best of the luck on the rest of this 3-lap race when we get going. Hope you can do a good finish for Neon Motorsports. Jay Kirkham will be holding 60 to 80 miles an hour. Green this lap. Gotta let them know. Jay Kirkham weaving back and forth. Aljam Kunas, you got to think, is this his one and only opportunity? If the pace stays the way it is this his one and only opportunity to get by him? He's going to have to react very well. The pace car pulls into the pits. We're about to approach the start zone. 60 to 80 miles an hour, Jay Kirkham. Let's see. When will he get going? It's green flag racing. Here we go. Aljam Kunas with a good reaction. Amazing reaction. Is that Ruben Vanderpeet up into 4th right now? He's going to try to make that a 3rd, though. He isn't able to make it. Noah Sparks gets past the newcomer, Andrea Giardi. Alex Mancinelli right behind that, too. Alex Kwanzaa. Alex Kwanzaa's in the grass. There's no grip on that grass. He's beached himself. Alex Kwanzaa has beached himself. That is unfortunate for Alex Kwanzaa. He's in the grass now. He's definitely going to have to retire the car if he can't get that going soon enough. I suggest putting 50% clutch in, maybe, and just like try to finger the throttle. There's a little bit of a moment there.
More questionable stuff from a Mancinelli.
Yeah, Enzo Mancinelli specifically. Definitely the stewards are going to have a look into his race. Antoine Capone, coming around these few corners here. Down.
And you gotta wonder with such the small field, if Kwanzaa maybe didn't DNF there and Mancinelli continued this, he might have been on for a point.
Yeah, he would have been if he hadn't had that happen. It's severely unfortunate.
Speaking of G-forces around the...
Wow, that was close. Aljam Kunas, by the way, he is keeping quite the pace right now behind Jay Kirkham. He's not let that second gap go away. He might be on for a win here. Right now, he's on for KDR's best ever finish. I mean, this is KDR's best ever finish if one of their drivers DNFs anywhere. Their best ever finish in any league ever is 4th place, I've been told. So if they get 2nd and 3rd, they have beat their record massively with these two star boys.
He's not going to let that happen easily, I'll tell you that much. He's right on the back of him.
Yeah.
He's whittled it down a little bit, the gap.
Let's get on board with Enzo Mancinelli here. Antoine Capone has had a good race. He's kept it clean for the most part, I feel like. Whereas Enzo Mancinelli, not so much. Let's see if something can happen here. The gap is closing. Andrea Giardi has lost some pace to Mancinelli and Capone. Or sorry, I've been saying the wrong Mancinelli again. This is Enzo Mancinelli we are talking about. As Enzo Mancinelli goes to the right-hand side here. Will he make the move? Let's switch to the broadcast camera. He's made the move, it seems. He's ahead before the Corvette corner. That's critical. Antoine Capone has missed out on that position for now. Let's check back up on the lead of this race. It seems maybe the gap has dwindled a little bit as I say it. It hasn't. It's grown a little bit ever since Auj just had a moment there. We're almost on the last lap of this race. It's a very tight race at the moment here.
It's gonna be now. It's gonna be now. If something wants to happen.
Yeah, if something wants to happen, Aljam Kunas is gonna have to happen. Make it happen now. It's exactly a second between them almost.
Yeah, you got the same situation on. Going for the battle for 3rd.
I believe it's more 4th.
Oh, someone was sideways. No, they weren't.
Oh! Massive crash! Massive! It's massive. It's massive. Pace car, pace car, pace car. We're going to be ending under pace car, I believe. Unless we could get it started on the straight. Let's get the pace car out. We can get it started on the middle straight. So just keep it very, very slow. We'll have half a lap of racing. Jay Kirkham has messed up completely. This is really unfortunate. Oh! Jay Kirkham's into the wall! Coming into the pits. Jay Kirkham's reversing into a spot. This has been a horrible, horrible, horrible end to the race for Jay Kirkham. He almost saw Alex Mancinelli is leading this race. I asked that the pace car driver goes like 10 miles an hour here.
Having fun, guys.
Andrea Ghiardi, a teamless driver. They're up into second. Antoine what the hell has happened there? Enzo Mancinelli. What are we doing?
Wait, Evan, we're in 9th and 10th.
Oh God.
Bro,
Oh, Auge is in the gravel. What has happened to Auge? I'm gonna ask that you guys just park it there real quick.
Parking in 3, 2, 1. Everybody's tires are gonna be so cold for this last lap. Oh, it's gonna be cinema. It's gonna be cinema. What's the order looking like? Oh, the order's just looking beautiful. Who are we waiting on?
We're waiting on Aljum Kunas right now. He's taking his time with a pit stop.
Really taking all the fuel in the world, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
Alrighty, so I guess the procedure is just to send it down this back straight, and before we get to the turn, just pull off to the side and do pace car things. Great talk, Evan.
Yeah, my
Great
bad.
talk.
I'm trying to inform them right now.
I'll figure it out. Just tell them that when the pace car
What is Auge doing right now? Auge, lock the fuck in. Get going. We're gonna get it started in 10 seconds. If you don't get going in 10 seconds, we're just gonna start it without you.
10, 9, 8,
7,
7,
6. What is he doing right now?
4, 3, 2,
1. Mancinelli controls pace. 60 to 80 miles an hour. And he
just
brakes
get on the
80 miles an hour. We go. No, get off to the left. Get off into the grass. Let him make sure they can get by.
We're good.
I'll call green flag. Green flag, green flag, green flag. We are racing. We are racing. Alex Mancinelli leads this race. Andrea Ghiardi right behind. Antoine Capone then. And Enzo Mancinelli. The stewards will have to look into Enzo Mancinelli. He has had quite the dirty race, if I do say so myself. Seems they're maintaining positions for the most part. Alex,
Ooh,
no, that's not Alex Quanta. That's
contact
Ruben
Auge.
Vanderpeet and Auge. Auge has made it back into the race, believe it or not. Alex Mancinelli seems on course to win this race for FFM. It has been quite the shambles of a race. However, it's still a good one for FFM. They won't be able to get a double podium, it seems, though, because Enzo Mancinelli's fourth. Antoine Capone, can you believe it? Antoine Capone is on the podium.
What the hell, man?
This is seriously out of place. Permezel Pilch is in fifth. He's fighting Enzo Mancinelli for fourth. He might not even need to
what is the polar
fight him
bear
here.
doing in Arlington, Texas? Oh,
Alex Mancinelli comes around the last corner. Let's get on board with him real quick. This is going to be his race win. As we're coming to the line here, Alex Mancinelli is your race winner in Road America, followed by Andrea Ghiardi, Antoine Capone to the line. Permezel Pilch misses out on the position. That is quite unfortunate. They finished 0.02 seconds away from each other. Permezel Pilch defeated here. Aljum Kunas
not gonna lie.
not even
but
finished with the race yet. As something's happened to Auge. Quite the dirty race from a lot of drivers today. Ruben Vanderpeet's in the gravel at the end of the straight.
I think the safety car won that one, honestly.
I think the safety car has won that one. Let's try to get Alex Mancinelli in here if he wants a quick interview. Who is Andrea Ghiardi, by the way? We have no clue who these people are, and they've got it on the podium. Alex Mancinelli Says he cannot.
I mean, absolute Vegasport masterclass. I mean, just, wow.
Yeah, absolute Vegasport masterclass, last and last. Or not last, but
Alex was last.
yeah, close to last though. Unfortunately.
Absolute
Let's see if we can get
KDR
Antoine
masterclass.
Capone. We need at least one driver. Also, who is Andrea Ghiardi? Who's this mystery driver?
It's me.
You are not Andrea Ghiardi.
It's my Smurf. It's Jarno Otbier.
Who the hell is Andrea Ghiardi? Put you through. I'll put you through soon enough. Let's get. You're muted, Antoine.
Hello.
Hello, Antoine. First ever podium, I think, ever for you, Antoine.
Yeah. What the fuck happened?
I was not expecting a podium for Antoine. Man, I genuinely don't know what happened. Jake Kirkham had lost it or something in the last corner, and it was a mess. Nobody
Yeah.
saw the yellow flags until it was too late. And coming out of Thunder Alley, that is a very dangerous corner. And you just benefited. You weren't really near anybody to the point where it mattered too much. So you just passed everybody. How do you feel being on the AFRO podium today?
I got so lucky.
So lucky,
Bro.
Antoine Capone.
Yeah, I feel great, man.
Sometimes you just need to make it through the race. It's not even
Yeah.
about pace. Sometimes you just gotta keep through it, keep clean. For the most
Yeah, I
part,
think
you
I
were
had
pretty
two
clean.
incidents in the whole race.
Yeah, and those incidents were quite minor, and I felt like, if anything, they were the other driver's fault. But amazing stuff, Antoine.
I mean,
Really, truly
yeah,
amazing.
the first incident was just I think it was Enzo and I don't know who else. I think it was a Geico car who lost it in front of me. Like they made contact and they lost it, so I had to dodge them, and I spun. But then there was a safety car, so I just went into the pits, changed my tires, and went back out. And the other incident was just on the last restart, the green flag. I made contact with Enzo. He just touched my back, but that's all.
Yeah, I think that was an amazing drive from you. Despite the pace wasn't really there, but I think this is one
The
to
luck
remember
was.
for you. The luck was definitely there for Antoine
Yeah.
Capone. Massive stuff. Alex Mancinelli, he's not available for interview, but his words are no practice, no setup, and he wins this
Yeah,
race.
same, no practice, no setup, man. You have two drivers on the podiums who have no practice, no setup.
So unfortunate that the people who had prepared finished at the latter end of this race. Let's get Super Big Jam, also known as Promizo Pilch, up here. I think he finished. Where did you finish? 4th or 5th?
Yeah, that was P5, but we
P5,
should
oh.
look onto that restart of Enzo Mancinelli because he flew in before you said green flag. So
Yeah, definitely. Well, when I say green flags, it's he's allowed to go whenever the lead car goes over 80. I'm just saying green flags in reaction to that. But yeah, definitely something to look into. Enzo Mancinelli just also was quite the I would say dirty driver this race. There was a lot of incidents involving him. I'm gonna ask Andrea Ghiardi.
anyway, about that, yeah, it's I'm so bummed about that. After the last safety car, I was actually at P8, managed to get up positions to P3, and then this happened, and I got unlucky because I got clipped.
Yeah,
I was almost through J, and yeah, I got unlucky. I don't know, just really bummed about it. I would say something that wouldn't be good. Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah.
It's sad.
very frustrating.
Also
race.
about that incident, I think I don't know which Mancinelli it was when I had a contact with him, pushed him off. I actually lifted after that, but then I saw Mancinelli's killing each other, so I just like kind of let it go because, yeah. That's about it.
So yeah, I mean, KDR, man, you guys were just one lap away from a double podium. It would have been an amazing result, but just very unfortunate. Jake Kirkham had lost it. Blue Ridge also one DNS, one DNF for Blue Ridge. Very, very, very unfortunate.
Also, let's not do these kind of restarts again if it happens.
Yeah.
On the last lap.
The last lap restart. Thankfully, I don't think there was that many moves made. I'll just red flag it the next time. I'll make a rule for that. As you know,
yeah,
I'm
red flag it and
inexperienced,
don't
guys.
resume it maybe.
Yeah, I just won't resume it, because people are too ready and eager to fight at that point.
Yeah, just like put like the results before the before the red flag and see like who calls it. Yeah, that's maybe like for next time.
Man, it was quite a race, but
quite a race.
Yeah,
bad outcome, but
bad outcome.
It was fun. I'm not gonna lie, it was fun.
Hopefully we can see you back here in Mugello. Maybe even at the top step. That time around.
Well, definitely will see me.
Just very, very unfortunate today. We'll get Ausram Kunas up here now. Let me know your thoughts on this situation. What happened in that last lap incident? Everybody was flying everywhere. Did you avoid collision? Was it just you spun under braking, or what had happened?
It's just bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Fucking Jay Kirkham span, and I was trying to avoid him, and I just went into him, and it ruined my race. I mean,
yeah.
I do the most perfect race. I go from P4 into fighting for the win. I survive multiple restarts while basically having no practice. I overtake my Chinelli. I gap my teammate again, and I still lose.
Yeah, that was an extremely unfortunate occurrence for you, Auj. Yeah, just what happened though? Like when you were did you brake and then you spun as well, or did you go into him?
I mean, I have the clip if you want me to screen share.
Yeah, if you'd like to screen share.
I can't screen share in here, I think.
Oh, you can't?
Unless I can send it to you or something.
Yeah, just send it over.
Give me a second then. Yeah, I mean, we were going into the third sector, and he basically like span, and he was just sideways in the middle of the track, and I kind of didn't judge where he's going to go, so I went into him.
Massive incident.
I think it's unfortunate.
I think moving on from this race, we need to see more people actually practicing for these events, you know? Actually putting in more than like 2 laps. Some people were just no practice, but you know. But yeah. Where did you send the link? Where's the clip?
I'm gonna send it soon.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was a race and a half though. We will maybe void what had happened on the restart.
The parts are terrible though. If you don't get the pressures right, they're just horrible. That's why I couldn't do it.
100% agree with that point. Let's see here. Oh, I think Andrea Giardi's joined the server.
I'm about to.
They'd be down for an interview, maybe. Sorry, I'm just checking the new members here.
Okay, I'm sending it, right?
All right. Yeah, I still don't know who the mystery person is. Ouch from QNAS is giving us a video. Let me give another scene real quick. You guys won't be able to see anything for a little bit.
I mean, in general though, it was like a nice race. These cars are very nice. You can dive bomb like so easily.
Yeah.
I just dived on my Chinelli in like a corner I would never dive.
Trying to get this open on
Yeah,
VLC Media Player. Or maybe I can actually show it to the stream. Oh, okay. So this is what had happened. Oh! It was even before the Thunder Carousel. Jesus Christ, Ouch. What happened to the brake pedal here? What happened to the brake pedal, Ouch? What are we doing here?
I don't know, man.
The pedal broke again?
Yeah, man.
Oh, man.
I mean, yeah.
I think you tried to fit a gap that did not exist. That's.
I mean,
there's gonna be a lot of penalty points
yeah,
from this
either
race.
going to the grass, which is not really good with this car, or just I thought he was gonna stop. Honestly, it
Yeah.
was looking like he's gonna like completely go backwards. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna judge it. You know.
Yeah.
You can't kind of see it through my wheel, but yeah.
I mean, for
Go
next
back.
time, maybe we shouldn't be on throttle there. Go back,
Where
you're
am I?
saying? What is
Throttle,
it?
throttle.
Guide us through this, Ouch.
Or so I just like kind of let it go
He's going,
because
I'm going in.
yeah.
I'm thinking he's gonna go backwards. I go to the side.
A little bit.
Oh God, Alex. I mean, Ouch. That was quite the rejoin. Yeah, a lot to look into for the stewards, but we're gonna end off the stream here unless we got somebody else to talk. I think there's maybe one more person. Yep.
I think.
Oh, we got two.
might-
Okay, okay. Thank you for your time, Ouch. That was quite the incident. Let's see here. Let me get this up. Whoop. Okay. Let's get I think Martin, and then we'll do Ruben, because Martin had his hand
Yo,
up.
so
What's good, man?
I have few things.
Yeah.
The first things is the move that happened when you heard the radio from me. How stupid he was. So
Yeah.
That's I think that's understandable. I was pretty angry about that move, and we had like 4 laps to go, and my filming was fucked. So I completely fucked about the pits and just go with it. No wing, front wing. So I was the last few laps I was with no front wing. I have it completely red. And another thing, which is the last safety car restart. One of the orange cars, I don't know who was it name, but he like jumped the restart like a long shot. You didn't even say the green flags, and he was already like 3 cars ahead.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
Hmm.
revert the results to before. That.
I'm gonna send you a clip. Oh, sorry, I have it only on medal because that was one of the first things I did, but that's the clip from my POV. Or you want to open it there, yeah. So
I'll call green flag.
this
Green
is
flag,
the
green
safety
flag,
car,
green flag. We are racing.
and he just
we are racing.
passes like a long shot. You can see that he has like 3 times more speed than me and Tremeso Pilch.
Let him.
So yeah.
Make sure they can get back. I'll call green flag. Green flag, green flag, green flag. We are racing. What? We are racing. Alex Mancinelli. You know, that is good teamwork. I'll have to say that I'm changing that in the rule book now. I'll have to find a way to patch that, but that is good teamwork because Alex Mancinelli is his teammate there. He's probably on a call with him.
Yeah,
saying
probably.
I'm gonna get going now. I'll call green flag. Green flag, green flag. He got going. He told him So he knew it was happening a second before.
Yeah, that's, I think that's not like completely legal. But you know they're finding to fuck around the system,
Enzo's telling me that it didn't happen and that I'm lying. He used telepathy. He says it could be the brother telepathy here. They just share the same genetics. You know. Yeah, I might revert the results though.
I have one more.
No, get off to the left.
I don't know if you saw it, but my teammate Noah Sparks DNF'd after a pretty big crash.
Yeah, we didn't catch that actually. I don't think.
I sent it to you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, just now.
Okay, let me get to that.
So that was actually I was like, please save that, and yeah. No, Sparks is like few super places, and now he's on the grass.
Oh, this is just when I had tuned out. Bro, I literally was on your guys' battle and I tuned out again.
Yeah, he tuned out and I almost hit him. I was a lot on the brakes and almost rear-ended him.
Go away.
But
jeez.
Yeah.
You might be on for a win here. Right now he's
that
was quite a big crash. I was wondering what had happened to him.
I don't have the clip of on that turn that the button happened. I was telling guy who was stupid for doing that move because I still fucking hate on him for it because that was fucking stupid move.
Yeah.
Sorry for my language, but that was like I think you get me.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Because that was absolutely bottom move. I don't know how, like.
Yeah, you're right on saying that. Yeah. But yeah, unfortunate. Where did you end up finishing? Were you like 6 or something?
Yeah, 6.
6.
I finished 6.
Okay. Not too bad of a result.
Maybe if you're gonna send him back because of the safety car restart, I'm gonna be 5th.
Could be 5th, yeah.
That's on you because you are the
race director.
FIA here.
Yeah, FIA. Yeah, I'll keep you guys in tune to that as well. Really appreciate it, Martin. Good luck at Mugello. Also, I just want to let you guys know it's going to be a week break because I don't think I can attend next week. And knowing how some other leagues go when their leader is not there, if you know, then you know. But it's not good to run it without the director there. So we're not going to run it. Welcome up, Ruben. By the way, what happened during that race, man? Because it was a roller coaster.
First of all, thank you again to Vega Sports for the amazing car. I feel like that's an obligation to say. The question is, what didn't happen? I mean, throughout the race, there were I was caught up in 4 different incidents, I think. Yeah, so the first lap, I believe, pile up, I got caught up in that. I was under the safety car queue, and I believe it was Andrea Giardi who was like, "Oh, I'm just pull up beside you," when I was going into the pits, so I didn't anticipate him there. Then again, I followed, I believe it was Mason, into turn 3, and he just completely pulled a Baku 2018 on me. Max and Daniel, that incident, it was just a perfect carbon copy. And then Noah Sparks thought he could hang it around the outside on a place he clearly couldn't, and yeah, a lot of damage. And then the final pile up with Jay and Og, I got caught up in that as well. Suspension was fucked, so to still be racing for a top 5, that's at least something positive to look at, especially with the little practice we had. But yeah, good strategy. It just didn't work out in the end.
Yeah, very, very unfortunate. But I know you're a good quality driver. I hope to see you up on that podium, hopefully like you were in Mid-Ohio, maybe in Mugello in a week or two's time. Thank you, Ruben, for joining us today.
Thanks a lot, and that week break actually coincides perfectly because I was just about to say I couldn't attend Mugello next week, but for the same reasons I can't attend WTCS. But 2 weeks time I'll be there, and hopefully fighting for a podium or maybe even more.
Yeah, definitely. Glad to have you though, and have a good one. Let's get okay. If we're going off the finishing order here, we have to go Enzo Mancinelli. So come on up here, Enzo Mancinelli. What happened through that race?
Right. What didn't happen? I don't know who said that before, but I'll just copy the quote.
Yeah, it was Ruben.
Yeah. So lap 1, you've seen it. I went into the air and I did a front flip.
I did see that. Yeah, that FFM was. Oof, flipping around.
I mean, I don't really know what happened there. Then like I think I had like 2 or 3 more crashes. I went into the pits like 2 times because my car was just getting eviscerated.
Yeah.
And then the pileup happened, you know.
Yeah, it was quite the big pileup.
Yeah, I went past the pileup, right?
Yeah.
I was P3. I took the corner and then my car just decided to kill itself, and I just went into the wall.
Damn.
Then I went into the pits, repaired, blah blah blah, and then I like wanted to catch up to the pack, but I didn't expect them to be going 1 mile per hour after taking the corner.
Wow. So you had hit into I think it was Ruben van der Beek. You gave a little bit
I
of
went into
ground.
the back of him and just I took his life.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry about that, bro. Like I generally wasn't expecting them to be going 1 mile per hour.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back on it because that was a rookie mistake by me. It's only my second race directing.
I mean, you're doing good, bro.
Yeah,
it's fun.
I think I should have ended it under safety car because I was like, do I have a grandstand finish? Because I always want to have a grandstand finish. I want to have that good racing, but I feel like there was probably a little bit too late. It was a little bit.
Yeah,
it was
that was
wraps.
honestly cooked, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, glad to hear you today though. Hopefully you can stick around with your brother in Mugello.
Yeah.
Because you guys are a great addition to the grid in Ford, Fiat, McLaren, MasterCard, Bob the Stewart approved racing. I memorized that one.
Yep.
It is quite the long name, but quite the good team at the same time. You guys could be on for a championship if you keep some good form up. The Blue Ridges have fallen behind after Jay Kirkham's DNF and Jorge Caro's DNS. So it's all to play for here. Once again, thank you for joining us today.
It's congrats to Alex, since this guy came from a laboratory and just wins everything without practice.
Yeah, definitely, bro. He probably came from the same laboratory as Jap Wagenvoort. I think Wagenvoort was like the first model, and then they refined it, took out some bad personality traits, and put in some good people skills, and they got Alex Mancinelli from that lab. So
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Great to have you though. We're gonna move on to Mason Clark and then Elliot Vega because Mason Clark was running in this race. Mason, you were having such a great race, but then was it fuel that had ran out for you?
My fuel ran out.
Yeah, so how do you have just gotten ahead and then once your fuel ran out, it was like you were slowing down and that's what caused the crash to happen?
Yeah, that's basically what happened.
Wow. Okay, so yeah, very, very unfortunate. You were ahead of and you were on course as well to finish ahead of both Vegas Sport drivers. Even with the DNF, you didn't finish too far off as they were quite at the back at the end of it all. But yeah, it was very, very, very unfortunate, Mason. very very sad to also have the crash that happened as a result of it. But yeah, just really hope you can come back in the next round, Mugello, and with that same form, because you had some very very good form today out there. So appreciate you.
Yeah, I hope I did. Yeah, thanks for that. I don't know if Ruben's still in the audience, but I just want to say sorry about the accident we had coming up to the corner before. I think the sign, I forgot what it said, but sorry about that. Kind of my fault. I broke a bit too early. I defended you, so.
Yeah. I'm getting word that Andrea Giardi is actually in the server now. Hold up, let me get Andrea Giardi. He just gave me a reaction on rules. Once again, thank you for joining up, and hope to see you in Mugello. Let's get Elliot Vega, my co-commentator, and also the owner of both Vega Sport and V Style. What are your thoughts from a team owner's perspective, Elliot Vega?
I think it's business as usual. I mean, really unlucky. I think you see that the best drivers were the most unlucky, and I don't necessarily. Of course, it's luck, and you don't think about it when you're driving. But I don't necessarily think it's just luck. It's just those guys that you see were at the front. They didn't practice the track. They were just going slow and staying away from people. I think for the most part, I think you got to balance it well, and it's kind of hard to do it. I mean, even I have my issues. But I think it's very hard to balance being fast and staying away from people. Next question. Let's not talk. No comment on the team though. Next question.
No comment on the team. So if we're not to talk about the team, what do you suggest we do talk about from a co-commentator's perspective? You can ask your own question.
Driving the safety car was pretty fun. I mean, of course, my wrist is like in shambles because I crashed in WCCS today.
Oh,
Speaking
yes.
of WCCS, that's a talking point.
That
We're
is
going to
a
talk about
talking
the petty penalty that I'm probably going to get in WCCS, taking away 1 point from the best comeback drive of the century. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, you got 10th.
Yeah, I got 10th. That was the best comeback drive ever, though.
Yeah, because it was the
2 laps.
It was the singular point.
2 laps, 5 positions, and I'm going to get a penalty that drops me back 3. Woo!
Woohoo! Well, Permiso Pilch, he murdered me, so he might get a penalty. I'm not sure.
Oh, damn. Yeah, no, because I just passed this guy. We weren't caught up to the pack. He was just going slow. And his excuse was that cart was in front of him, like 6/10 in front of him. And that was slowing him down. That's his excuse. I passed him in a straight line, by the way. So it's not even like I dive bombed him. No, I just passed him in a straight line. Yeah, get everyone up.
Yeah.
Everyone raise your hand, first of all. Goddamn.
I'll just invite him up. And Drag Giardi might be joining us, by the way.
Oh, we can have
the
raise
race.
the hand.
Post-race show.
Yeah, post ratio. The feeling after that race kind of fell off now, so I was fucking pissed, man. I was fucking pissed.
I understand.
Yeah, it's like I know I had that pace. I had it, but I just could not unlock it. I was like,
you were unbeatable, mate. Even on old softs, I couldn't. Keep up.
We've got Andrea in here. He's Italian, so he doesn't speak the best English. I'm gonna move you guys down very very quickly because I do have a question for him. I'm gonna invite him up on the stage. Andrea, first ever race. How did you access the server? Was it on Content Manager, or how did you get involved with AFRO?
Yeah, boy, sorry, but I speak only Italian.
Only Italian? Okay.
Italian.
Well, we'll move through some questions. We'll see if you understand. Shoot, maybe I can get a translation. Hold up.
Okay, hold on.
Let's get the Italian translator. Let's get English in here. What did you pick? Oh, or how did you join?
If you write the question, is better.
Okay. Apologies for my Italian, because I don't know the language. Come sei entrato in contatto con AFRO?
Finding content manager. I like mod Formula RSS, and I got in.
I see. So you just had found it. I must have left free join on. That's
Yes.
probably why. Yeah. So welcome. You've scored points for your own team. We can call it Giardi Racing if you want, because I left a few slots. I'll translate this one to saying I left a few slots open on the server, and you were lucky enough to join. Hopefully, you may stick and make a team. Okay, let's see. Shoot, I do not know how to say these words, but I'm going to try my best. Ho la Siciato Alunci slot liberi sul server ise stato abbastanza fortunato da unirti. Spero che tu possa restare e forme una squadra.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah, glad to have you. I hope you understand that part of English. Very, very happy to have you. I hope to see you in the future in this league, because you were a good drive today. But welcome to AFRO. That's gonna be the conclusion of this stream now. Thank you guys for joining into the AFRO live stream, and see you guys